Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome along. Delighted to have you with us on FEI TV. Welcome to Stuttgart, the German Masters of 2024. And what are we now? Day 3 here in the Hans-Martin Scheele Hall. And it's time for the wonderful world of pony jumping, because this one is the FEI Ponies Trophy. This is the preliminary round, the round that will set up that Grand Prix for the ponies tomorrow. The organising committee in Stuttgart very much embracing the wonderful world of ponies each and every year and ensuring they get this chance in this fabulous setting. This is a series that started in Herning. We've already had the rounds in Herning and in Lyon. Now here for round number 3. It will all culminate in Mechlin between Christmas and New Year. Always looking for points on that league table, try to find their way to the top. Well, to start things off, we've got a wonderful lineup of around 25 of them. It is Clementine Lux here with Vigeran Serret. 1 round, faults and time, 13 jumping efforts, time allowed 69 seconds at a height of 1.25 meters. We'll see how they all get on. What is important to remember, not only do they want to win it, because they're all quite competitive, but the order to which they finish in today will set the order of go for the Grand Prix tomorrow, which is a straight jump-off class. So if you're the winner today, you go last tomorrow, and of course if you're then clear, you'd be last to go in the jump-off, so there's a big advantage there. But as you can see at the moment, going very nicely indeed is this young lady. She's 15 years old from Belgium. This 10-year-old pony. Clementine, who was the individual champion at the Children's Europeans on Cache de la Cure last year in Italy. Rode at the Pony Europeans with this pony this year. Finished inside the top 20 as an individual. And what a great start. It certainly was super. 62.15 is the time on the clock. There we go, 62.15 to start us off. And great for these young riders at these pony prize or pony trophies competitions, because of course you're on the same bill as the 5-star riders. They've been able to watch and be around the very best in the sport. Well, this is the turn of our second to go, and this is for Denmark. Sophie, or Palmer Sophie Ray Christiansen, riding Park Icon. Lovely little gelding, 15 years of age, slightly older than the rider, who's only 13 years of age. She was part of the gold medal winning team at the Baltic Championships. And these two actually came out on top. I mean, it is a super quick pony. In the previous round in Lyon, they won this particular sort of qualifier, put themselves in pole position for the final. Sadly, that didn't quite work out, but could certainly look to set some standing. You can see she's actually having to really sit and hold coming down to that 2-strider double. Lovely round, certainly quicker, 56.79. She's been very careful to make sure she jumped the clear. I have a feeling there would have been more pace had she needed it, felt like she wanted it, but maybe this week, being so early in the draw, that could count against her. Look at the love between pony. I mean, what a bond. And you see that up and down the start list in the ponies especially is so important. These young jockeys have got that relationship with their ponies. Well, now the turn of Mira Salminen for Finland. In her last year on pony, 16 years of age now, riding Nero van Buxtail. This pony took her to the European Championships last year in Le Mans in France. She's also ridden in the children's categories and juniors at the Youth Europeans, including this year. Part there of the Finnish team. Third time she's followed the series from Herning to Lyon. Ooh, and just running off the front of the parallel there. Never really had the control on the way in. Just lost that impulsion. Inevitably, there could be a time, oh dear, time penalty or two, and there is a couple of those on top of the 8 for jumping with the run out. Time quite generous, but if you're going to have a circle like that, you're likely to pick up a time penalty here or there. So 79.99, total of 10, unfortunately, there for Vera Salminen for Finland. I see the mascots are out. A little bit of a sneaky preview in the background there. On we go to the first of the British jockeys. This is Lucy Capper. The British team, of course, winning the Pony Gold again this year. Lucy, who's played her role at Nations Cup events over the course of this season. She went to the final in September. She's riding here with that pony, Oscar van Beckenharide. British team coming out on top in that final as well in the ponies. They've had an exceptional year under their chef de keep, Claire Whitaker. Of course, Claire is the wife of John, mum of Robert. Robert, who's competing here. Obviously in the 5-star classes, not in the pony classes, just to clarify. Beautifully done. 62.29 goes third, setting herself up with a bit of confidence going on and in to that jump-off class, the Grand Prix for the ponies tomorrow afternoon. So Lucy Capper, the first of a, I think, trio. I think there's 3 riders here for Great Britain. But it also starts to indicate just how fast our leader went. Sophie Palmer, Gray, Janssen Christensen, 56.79 is quite a quick time. This is Laura Andre now, riding Clementine. Nation riding for Switzerland, this 12-year-old mare. Combination rode at Pony Europeans, both in 2022 in Poland and in France last year. They were second as well in that jump-off in the Grand Prix. They had a very good Lyon. They were third in the qualifier and second on the finals day. And they look to be putting in a good quality round here, riding with confidence. You can see they're just going to run out of time in terms of chasing that lead, but I have to say they look like they'll go second. Surely, yes, 60.59, 4 seconds away, but 2 seconds faster. Slides into the gap and goes into second place there for Laura Andre for Switzerland, and Clementine continuing the form from France just 2 weeks ago. Well, now the turn of Lieselot Koremans, 13-year-old jockey from the Netherlands. She's riding the quite brilliant Orlando van der Rossova, this 20-year young gelding by Rubus G, that took the most amazing win in Lyon the other day. It was superb to see. This is a pony actually that started, was ridden by Claudia Moore, the British jockey, took her to gold at Pony Europeans and individual bronze. Actually won in Lyon. It was a winner in Lyon in the past, and then of course with a different jockey last week. But it's had such an amazing career. Full credit to the Moors for making sure he was always kept so fit and well, and that moving through to the jockeys that have followed in Nura van Bulo and now Lieselot. Look at that, so tight on time, 56.81. That young lady has a real connection, and Lando van der Roshover going very nicely indeed. Well, this is the turn of Victoria Shkarabova now, riding Tankards Down Dreamer. Another chance for the Swiss. Jumping well, keeping up a nice rhythm here. 56.79 to remind you is the time they're looking to try and beat. And I have to say they're going to be very close. This is nip and tuck, one way or the other they could go, and they have gone into the lead. Beautiful round from Victoria Shkarapova there, and Tankards Down Dreamer, the Swiss rider, getting the thumbs up from our mascot as she now moves into the lead on that beautiful 9-year-old mare, Irish bred by Hermes de Rev. Part of Belgium's team over the past 3 years at Pony European Championships. Now we move on. Bethany Voss goes next, riding Nashville B. Again, this combination had a busy year. Bethany, who's ridden 3 Pony European Championships and still got me. After those first, was it 2022? She was part of the bronze medal winning team. That is a shame, especially when you look at the clock, 54.92. She was about to jump to the top. Sitting comfortably? You are, good. Right, so Bethany Voss on the 4, but that time of 54.92 is 1.3 seconds faster than the current leader, so there's plenty to be gained out there on this course, and the better position you put yourself in. It isn't just obviously because you don't want to ideally go early in the first round tomorrow, it's the chance of being late on in that jump off that could really work to your advantage. To Germany, to Eva Furch, riding the beautifully named Cookie Dough. There's just something about this name that really catches me. This is lovely little 8-year-old stallion by Del Piero. Saw these two jump in Lyon a couple of weeks ago. Also jumping in juniors at the moment is Ava. Coming out quite wide, wanted to get nice and straight. Of course, you go that little bit wider, you're costing yourself time. But time is one thing, jumping a clear is the other, and being clear is all important. Well done, Ava. And well done, Cookie Dough. Goes into 7th place. What a star this young lady has shown to be already in her career. We stay with Germany, and the 14-year-old is Brianna Bierman. Brianne riding Nigero van der Lilio. This young lady last year won the gold medal on the team at the European Championships in the children's category. This year she won the individual bronze medal. Following in the footsteps of Mum Meredith. I reckon she's going to get just about to the 60-second mark on the clock by the time she comes to a stop. And she has 59.69, good enough to go 4th as it currently stands in this competition. So Brian Bierman there and Nigero van der Lillo. That's a thumbs up coming from our mascots. Well, this is the turn of Paul Basserard now, this young man for France, 13-year-old French jockey. He's riding here with Ahin de Kergois. 15-year-old pony, lovely looking mare. Also jumped in Lyon and in Herning. What a round, 56.19, and look how tight that is, because if you'd made it 56.2, that would have put them equal first. It is sure just 100th of a second. Paul Bassard for France has just pushed his way up to the top of the leaderboard, and that is showing just how much those two, that little combination, have been improving over these 3 shows. Well, this is the turn of Annie Boland next to go, the young lady riding for Ireland. K Little Hero, 14-year-old gelding. Rode at the Children's Europeans back in 2022. Jumped in Herning where she finished on the podium in that Grand Prix. Good clear. Top 10, 65.32. Annie Boland for Ireland. So maybe one to keep an eye on in that jump-off class tomorrow. Lovely round indeed. Paul Bassard, though, still leads. Victoria Shabarakov sitting second, and Palmer Sophie Grady Jensen Christensen currently in third. But now for Germany, it is another of their young stars. This is the turn of Jana Jolie Schwamborn and my lord Manolito. Only an 8-year-old, this little stallion. Combination, though, did finish in 7th in that jump-off class in Herning. She's not going to be that far away. I'm not sure she'll be fast enough to top it, but it's getting awfully tight up there. Nicely done. 2.67 away, and that goes into 5th, giving you an indication of just how quick you've got to be. I'm convinced my production team are trying to give me the giggles on it. Paul Bassard leading the way, 56.19. Also top 4, because Lisa Coleman's down in 4th, separated by 0.6 of a second. It really is getting compact at the top. Now the turn of Katie Bradburn. Another of the chances for Great Britain. West Point Foreign Affair here with Katie. What a super little pony this is. Took her to individual 4th and of course team gold at the championships, the European Championships in Belgium this year, and then in Lyon the other day they finished in the top 5 in that Grand Prix. They're also on the winning team at the Nations Cup finals. Cracking performance. Such a consistent pony, so well ridden. Nicely done again, Katie. Well done you. Under 60 seconds into 7th. So 59.98 is the final time. And, you know, having a little dance down there. 2 in a row though for Great Britain, because now it's Emily Gulliver's turn with the 9-year-old. This mare, Fleur de Nuit 8. Emily, of course, who rode not on the pony team that was a gold medal winner this year. She rode on the children's European Championship team with Glamour, part of that gold medal winning team. And also that was a tremendous performance. Last year she was on the bronze medal winning team. That was in Italy. Jumped in Herning, finished in the top 10. Doing a really sensible round at the moment, just really working on her positioning, making sure She does what she can to be in the right place to leave these fences up. I would say the only thing I'd be getting worried about, though, is she's taken her time, and whether that means she's going to get inside the time allowed. And sadly, she has just gone over. Either way, that was all about working towards a performance that can come together tomorrow from Katie. Settling down with Ferdinand in the arena, 69.47, just took her time, picked up a penalty, but I think is now ready for tomorrow. She'll just need to make sure she's that little bit quicker. So we have 2 in a row for Great Britain, now 2 in a row for Sweden, the first of which is Victoria Jensen riding Ineth, this 11-year-old mare. Part of the bronze medal winning team for Sweden at the Pony Europeans this year. Sorry, I got this wrong last time. She was the bronze medal winner. Of course, the team finished 4th. Individual bronze with Ineth. She's got away with that first fence, but I think that rhythm just perhaps just put the pair of them off when they got to the fence that followed. Of course, we saw them in both Herning and in Lyon. Comes home on the 4. 65.06 is the time. We've jumped 16. We've got 9 more to go, but of those 16, we've got 12 clear rounds. Staying with Sweden though for Viggo Westerand, and his ride is Gareth Mara Ladd, part of that team that finished 4th at the European Championships this year with this pony. Gelding finished in the top 10 in the jump-off Grand Prix in Herning. It's only their second show actually since the Europeans for these two. Solid performance, jumping clear and going just shy of the top 10 into 11th place, 63.46 for Viggo Westerand there for Sweden. Paul Bastorato still leading the way for France, Victoria Shkarabakov sitting in 2nd, and Sophie Palmer-Beret Jensen Christensen sitting in 3rd. Eight more to jump here in the ponies now. Another chance for Germany. Lena Marie Kress riding Miss McFly D, NRW. This summer she rode with Woodsnock Dallas 3 at the European Championships for ponies, where she finished individually inside the top 20 and was part of the silver medal winning team for Germany. Ooh, gets away with a little bit of a rub and roll there. was in winning form the other day while competing. This pony in Chevenix, where she won the Grand Prix. But today, she's had a fence. Two to jump. On a score of 4. And finishing off in a time of 62.90 for Lina Marie Crosset and Miss McFly DNRW. So there for Germany. 3 more chances for Germany. Also 2 still to go for Ireland, 1 for Belgium, 1 for France. France, of course, they're leading the way. Paul Bassurat leading 56.19 by 1/100th of a second. One of the 2 for Ireland next up. This is James Derwin riding Rinkula Babog, part of that Irish team that took the bronze medal in the summer at the Europeans in Belgium. But this, of course, is a jockey that knows what it's like to win gold. He's taken the individual title with this pony when he was on the winning team as well. Double gold medalist in Poland in 2022 and team gold medalist in 2023 in France. Certainly been one of the most successful and decorated pony jockeys over the past 3 seasons, and all with this lovely pony. Well, get into the top 10 with this round, 60.83. In fact, he does just get into the 10. He goes into 9th place. Faster than Clementine Lutz, slower than Laura Andre. And the young man from Ireland putting himself into the top 10. Now for Germany once more with Victoria Hilger riding Django, or Django 30. And that has gone. Jumped in Pilberg the other day to get ready to come here. Actually jumped very well because they had 2 top 3 finishes, including in the Pony Grand Prix, finishing there on the podium. Going to be relatively steady and on the 4 for Victoria Hilger riding there for Germany. Getting a lot of support though from the home crowd, as you would have expected. Certainly from the wonderful mascots. So can one of the final 5, come one of the famous 5, and overtake our current leader. It is Ireland's Lily Tunney now. Corelli Clover. just 8 years of age. Rode at the Pony Europeans this summer, part of Ireland's bronze medal winning team, that though with firemen. Second time as well on the European team for the Irish after the Children's Europeans the previous year. There's another clear round inside the top 15 for Lily and for Corelli Clover. In this class, not really looking to push, they're just looking to make sure their ponies are feeling fit, well and ready for that Grand Prix tomorrow. Next to go, back with Germany, Hannah Blandford riding Karim van Orchid S. Two for Germany, one for Belgium, one for France in the final run. Hannah looking to try and chase a strong finish. She was also part of that silver medal winning team at the Europeans this year with this pony. She's moving quite quickly. Solid round, solid performance, just shy of the top 10, 63.29 is the time. Hannah Blandford and Karim van Orchid S. Celebrating down there. Just three. Rafael Richard Eisenhardt Casino Royale is the first of these three, and the last to go for Germany. Another part of the medal winning team, the silver in the summer with this horse, or I should say pony. He's now 21 years of age. Wonderful experience, originally by Shawnee Gregg. He was on that gold medal winning team with this pony at the Europeans in Bishop Burton in 2018, and then the silver medal winning team the year after in Strasbourg. Going to be not far away, but 4 seconds in terms of the way it's falling here today. It still doesn't quite get you as high as you might have wanted. That'll go into the top 10 though. It goes into 9th for Rafael Richard Eisenhardt. The support is here next to go is going to be the first of the final two. Just having a little look at the replays here. first of the final two. Young lady for Belgium, of course, Robin Vermeer, riding Crystal Sparkle van Belgveld. She was on the medal-winning team, silver medal-winning team for Belgium in the Children's Europeans this year. This pony took her to fourth individually the previous year in 2023 at the Pony European Championships. Now 18 years young, this mare. Finished in the top 10 in Lyon. I think this will bother the combined time of Paul Barasud's leading round, but certainly looking strong for a clear round because this pony's jumping beautifully. Enigim Desprez, just a tap at the last, 59.01 is the time. So good enough to go into the top 6 come the end of the class, and that'll give them a relatively good starting position for tomorrow's Grand Prix. But at the best of positions goes to the winner of the class, Paul. Well done, Paul Barcelona. They're going to the top and winning earlier on. Second is Victoria Shkirkov, and third place is Palmer Sophie Gray. That's Christiansen. Well, there is your full and final order.
herrlich. Das Mops. Guck mal, also wir sind für Finsen, wir passen, wir kommen, wir hatten noch 4 Ponys. Jetzt kommen erstmal Traktoren. Oh ja, stimmt. Autos, Traktor. Stimmt. Oh, das stimmt. Hallo. Hallo, hallo. Hallo. Also hört mich jemand? Eben da rein sagen, dass der Clip bei Horst-Typ so eine Frisur. Ja, können wir dem bitte eine neue Frisur machen? Und dass er sich ein bisschen abpudern soll. Er soll sich ein bisschen... Weiß nicht für was. Was ist denn das da? Aber was sind die? Das ist bestimmt nur die Marke des Mikrofons.
Hallo, hallo. Hallo.
Einfach kippen
Die dritte Folge 4 Rettungsprüfung in Stuttgart
Sieger